Next, we're looking at Baroness Meyer, who again spoke passionately in support of women's rights in the House of Lords when Lord Blencathra moved his Amendment 97ZA on the 10th of January 2022. Let's watch.
My Lords, I write to support this amendment. And the first thing I want to say is that we're only talking about men who did not transition into women, which is quite different. And although we have come a long way since the Corsten report in 2007 to improve conditions for women in prisons, we're now failing them. Indeed, something has recently gone badly wrong. Women prisoners have a right to the security of a single-sex space. By definition, women are deprived of this security if men are admitted to their prison, including trans women prisoners of male sex, whether or not they have the benefit of a GRC. By the same token, a woman's prison is no place for vulnerable, at-risk males. Prison policy must provide for the protection of everybody. And this amendment makes this clear. How then have we allowed prison policy to be captured by a concern for the protection of trans prisoners at the cost of imprisoned women, most fundamental rights? There is no balance or fairness in that. The answer is, of course, that the government department have allowed themselves to be influenced, even intimidated, by noisy and modish pressure groups, whose willful ignorance of basic science has all the features of a cult. I have never visited a prison. I have never been to a prison myself. But as a woman, I can just imagine how it must be to be incarcerated and threatened. So on this note, I very much support this amendment, and I thank Lord Blencathra, Lord Farmer, and Lord Cormack for tabling this amendment.
I don't know a lot about Baroness Meyer. I do know, as with all of our lords and ladies in the House of Lords, you can send her a note of thanks, and her details are available in the description box, but you can just write Baroness Meyer, House of Lords, London, and it will get there. She is another peer who is using social media, so you can send her a tweet. It's Lady Lilo 2, I think. I only recently started following her, wasn't aware really of her before. Again, you know, when you come from the left wing, as I do, and you start to engage with who's actually defending women's rights, you find these characters who are allied with, in our country, the right wing of politics. In America, they might still be Democrats. I mean, you know, we're not talking like extreme right wing, we're just talking centre right here. And so I'm not very up on all of these different people, but I'm very, very grateful for their support. And I certainly believe that if they are willing to listen, then it is an absolute gift for us. We should be pushing to send them mail, arrange meetings, thank them for the valuable work they're doing. The left has abandoned us. What else are we to do?